Okay, custom Monsters Inc. mask, part 2. Last time I took apart a mask from Monsters Inc. just wrecked it, tore it to pieces. I've done a couple of things in the meantime since I saw you last. I worked out that soaking the monster fur in acrylic paint and water does not make it turn black. I'm gonna have to buy some dye or something. I also started giving the horns a base coat of grey, just using a stippling effect as well to give them a bit of texture. And today I'm gonna start painting this thing, work out a way to dye the fur properly, and then put it all together. Let's paint. Okay, a lot of that painted, it's just drying over there. Someone in the comments asked me why I've got half of the handle of my old Harley Quinn mallet hanging from this post. Well, the answer is that when stuff is drying and I have a couple of minutes where there's nothing to do, I just exercise on that. And that time is right now. People sometimes say what makes my channel different from the billions of other channels where people are making stuff. I say the main thing is just that I try and do stuff for as cheaply as possible. All the paints that I used to paint the mask before will cost like $1 each. Also, kind of about laziness, because I cannot be bothered going to try and buy some fabric dye. I'm thinking I might just spray paint the fur and see if that works. Watch out, cat. I made a bit of a mistake. I was meant to drill different holes because at the moment the eyebrows only fit in that position, but I want them to be super angry eyebrows, so I need to drill more holes. I should have done that before I started painting. Oh well, it'll still work. Okay, all of this stuff here, I'm gonna now give it a clear coat, which will make it nice and glossy. I don't actually want that, but the clear coat is gonna seal in the paint. Then I'm gonna give it a black wash, and the clear coat will mean that this paint doesn't wash away when I give it a black wash. And also that glossy look that you get from the clear coat will kind of get matted out by the black. Okay, so I started painting it black and putting it all together, and then I kind of realized that it just looked like a gorilla. Kind of looks like a gorilla. I think I just made a gorilla. Wasn't really giving off the demon vibe I was hoping for. It just looked like a gorilla. I don't know when I had the idea to paint it black why I didn't realize it was just gonna end up being a gorilla. So I went back to the drawing board. I instead decided to paint the fur red. I also went at the teeth with the Dremel to try and kind of mess them up a bit, sharpen them up, make them a bit more grimy looking, get away from that gorilla look. Anyway, I finally put it all back together and this is what it looks like. To be honest, it's okay. I don't know, I'm not that happy with it. It's kind of cool. I like the horns, how those horns turned out. That's kind of cool. I'll probably use that effect for something else again in another time. But I don't know, it just doesn't have the pop that I was hoping for. It's not horrible, it's not great. Hey, thanks for watching this video. I've got a few things coming up on the channel. That's my old Deathstroke mask, which I smashed to pieces. I'm looking at getting a new one soon. I'm instead, I think, going to buy one instead of making one. I'm sussing out a few people on Etsy and stuff like that, seeing who can make me the type of one that I want. And of course, that'll be bought with the money I get from Patreon. So thank you to my Patreon supporters. You guys are all cool people. If you want to give me like $1 a month or something to help me buy wacky stuff to put in videos, then there's a Patreon link down there. And of course, there's more poor Batman stuff on the way. And also, I want to get a Captain America suit to go and do another parkour video. I want to test how easy it is to do parkour when you have to worry about that shield getting in the way of grabbing onto stuff. So if a company will sponsor me for that, or if I can get enough Patreon money, that'll happen too. Or if I happen to just find one on the street, that's the dream. Anyway, smash that like button. Thanks for watching. Goodbye. Mwah.